Good evening, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all doing well. Like, share and subscribe my video. And to my beautiful people, my beautiful subscriber, I'm so proud of you that you are here with me. Always keep on supporting me. And if you are new here, please like, share and subscribe my video. And help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. Right now, I'm on a topic tonight where I will be talking about how the world running, and we are in this world, and many people are suffering. A lot of things is going chaos. A lot of things is going bad, and we all can fix them, but many of us play a blind eye to them, and many of us corrupted and involved in all sort of corruption. Many of us is just selfish. We are all for ourselves, But we must know that in this world is one community, and we all live in this world together. Whether you're black, you're white, you're Chinese, you're Indian, it doesn't matter, because you already created by God and in this world. So we are in this world together, so we have to put the selfishness aside and do what's right, And what the world lacks today, I think it's love. Love is the thing that the world lacks today. And God is love. And many people are saying that they are people of God, and how much they have love and support. But I don't see that. I don't see that, because love is not so much a physical thing. It comes in the physical realm, but in truth and in fact, it's spiritual. It's within. It's within, because someone can speak from the lips that they love you, but deep inside saying something different in the mind and in the heart, So we are talking about now that we should have love with affection, love with action. Love is something that it speaks for itself, It's an action thing. It's not just a talking word, because in these time and in these days, love just becomes this talking word where people can just get up and say, I love you, and the deep in the heart, it's not there. So love have to be in the heart if you're going to love someone. You have to show them that you love them. And even in the church today, all over, people does not have love, because to prove it, you can see a lot of people around the world, they attend the churches, and the church is doing nothing for them. The church take from them, even the poorest of person. And they have this thing brainwashing people from time to time, telling them that, give what you have, God will bless you, God will bless you. Many people are giving their tithes and offering, and nothing coming back to them. Nothing coming back to them. They pray like archangel, but nothing happening. Nothing happening. You know what? The thing about it is that we all should be in one accord. We all should looking out for each other. We all, in all things, the Bible says, use wisdom. Right? Use wisdom in all things. God said use wisdom. Now, when you have a big body, because the church is one of the largest and the biggest body or institution here on earth, and with millions of people donating, people giving, and so forth. The thing about it, they try to trick the nation by telling them that, oh, it's God money. But how do you gonna use God money? When Christ was on earth, the Bible tells you that Jesus go about looking for the poor and needy, right? He even work a miracle to show the people how they should live. With the little boy lunch that he had 5 loaves of fish, 5 fish and 3 fish and 5 loaves of bread, and he demonstrate love through it to show example that he take the bread and the fish and pray over it and multiply it and share for 5,000 people. Now, these things go to show you that the leaders should be people who using discretion, people use their wisdom, right? People, because a leader should be a person who have full of wisdom, knowledge and understanding, so that they can lead the people right, steer the people right, because that is the purpose of a leader, teaching the people and showing them the right path, leading them to the right pathway. But instead, these leaders are corrupted. These leaders use their wisdom more to steal, more to take things for themselves. They don't care about others. They just care about themselves. And these are selfishness, corruptedness, and evil. So sometimes, I would say, sometimes the church even do more damage to the mind of the people rather than how much good it do, because all they do is telling you about a miracle, like a miracle gonna work, miracle gonna fall, miracle is going to fall. And let me tell you something, many of the time, none of those miracles come true. You understand? They just tell you something to condition your mind so that you know, you think a certain way, and when you give them what you have, you think that it's coming back to you, because they will tell you that it's coming back to you in disguise, or will be coming back to you in many fold and so forth. Think about it. When you have a huge body of people donating and giving money, the leader should be setting up ways and means to turn over some of that money and make some profit in where they can able to earn profit from it to give back to the poor tenfold. You understand? So these are the things that they should put in consideration. You collect money and you just behave like as if how the government would collect our tax and use it on the road and use it in different area and so forth, but they give you back none. You understand? So this is the same way the church running, just like the politics in a sense. They take from you and give you back nothing. The thing about it is that if these men are wise men, are men of God, they should be open up, use money to open up ways and means for people to get job, even have some of those millions that they save from the church. They should spend some of those millions to create job for people, build up a training center also, and get people trained. You understand? They should also invest in school. They should invest in many things that even can bring money. You understand? And make the church becomes rich so that the members and the people, poor people, can live off. They don't have to depend on the government, because at all time the system set a certain way that the time when it becomes harder and harder, and it's not God make it come in harder, is the people that them at the top, they are the one that create the system to run a certain way, and the rich will be getting richer, mighty rich, and the little that the poor man work for will go back to them. They shall be taken away from them, just as the Bible says. It's not God doing it, and it's not Holy Spirit doing it. It is the rich versus the poor. The man who claim more that is more smarter. They set up a system. They use their brain. You understand? They use their brain. That's why there's a saying that say, Babylon release the chain, but them use them brain. So this is the thing. You understand? You understand? Knowledge used against knowledge. A man use him knowledge against the next man own. That is what taking place. So is the rich versus the poor. The whole thing is about politics and enslavement. So what they do is enslave the people. So they set it a certain way that it's different. Slavery becomes different from how we know it in olden time. You understand? So what they do is they work things through the system. They create the system and work through the system and enslave the people mentally. That this is mental slavery. Where you if you don't wise enough, you won't understand it. You won't even understand it. Because what you would think all the time is just that you're just living normal, doing normal stuff. But in truth and in fact, it's not like that. You understand? They use their brain. They try to be clever. You understand? So what really happened now is just the people them. That's why Bob Marley even sing to the people them and show them, say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. And how we're going to do that? We have to unite as a people. All poor people need to come together and unite. All body, church body, and people need to put them different aside and unite together to make things happen. Don't depend only on the government and politicians and those people, because the system set a certain way and they're not going to bend it. They are not going to bend the system, in other words, to please any poor people, because they already set the system a certain way. Right? The system set also to breed crime and violence also, right? So that the hospital can make money, the dead house can make money, and the prison is a business. It can make money, right? So this thing is orchestrated to make things work like the way how they work. So don't feel like things just come out like a bang and just happening like this. These things are orchestrated. If they want this thing to stop, they can stop it, because they know what causing it. They know what is causing it, but they're not gonna go to the fullest extent to do that, because what? If they do that and shut down these things, in other words, they're not gonna make the money, and they won't have the control that what they want to have over the whole human race, especially over the poor people and so forth. So the rich people, the rich, mighty rich, they have to set the system a certain way so that things run a certain way, so that at all times they can benefit through it, right? These people don't care. They live like a vampire. You understand? They are the vampire who suck the blood of the poor. So you have to understand that we need to put away certain things and think wisely, right? Gun and ammunition and those things are not the answer. Brothers killing brother and robbing each other, it's not the answer. We have to change these things if you want a better place, a better world, and you want better for the next generation to come. We have to change up all these things and look into all these things, nothing out there helping anybody, not helping us. It's not helping the people. It's not helping the poor. If you don't wise up, you're not going to wise up again, right? They make even the guns and send it more to the poorer country, the poor country where they know that these people is going to use the gun and commit crime, right? Because most of the country that are poor does not make gun. They does not make gun. And poor people don't have money to buy a gun. They cannot buy a gun where the gun come from and how it reach to them, or it reach in their hand. It doesn't, the gun don't come up as a magic. It's the big man them and them out there who set the trend like that. You understand? So what them do is give the gun out so that you guys can kill and murder each other, commit crime. The more crime you commit out there, you have some people profit big. Some people out there profit big from the crime that you committing, right? And you committing crime, it's not going to make you better. It's going to make you worse, because when you look into the whole thing, if you don't die by an ex-gunman, or you're going to die by the police, or somebody going to gun you down, or you're going to end up in prison. And so you're not going to live forever and enjoy anything, and you only make it bad for those who come in after you, especially even your younger generation, your brother, your sister, your kids, and those people who come in after you, right? You set bad examples, so they're going to walk in the same pathway, and then afterward they meet with the same demise. So the thing about it, peeps, we have to wise up. We have to wise up and think wise, because if we don't think wise, right, and come to a full solution, right, then in other words, we will always at the same path, and everything will be in the same way at all times. So if we want a better place, we want a better world, we have to think smart, we have to think wise, because the thing about it, no one is going to think for we, the people the upper class. They're not going to think about the poor. You understand? Because even from time to time, right, Bible time, Jesus Christ even show you, said, how the rich is always against the poor, and him always been there for the poor. Always the poor. He always reaching out for the poor, right? The poor is the one that always following him. He even said, blessed are the poor in spirit and all them way. But he's not telling people to be poor or to stay poor, right? Because he wants people to be prosperous and to have wealth, and to enjoy the things of earth and, be happy as anyone else. But the thing about it is that he know that the rich always destroy the poor. That's why him say in his word that it's easy for a camel enter through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Because when people rich, they becomes corrupted. You understand? Most people, when they're rich, they don't use their money to help the poor, and they don't use the money to do God's will, nor to serve for a good cause. What they do is become selfish, and they become corrupted and self-centered. So that is what these are the things that they do. They becomes more evil. You understand? And create more animosity all over the world. That's what rich people mostly do. But for the poor is the one that mostly humble. But what they do, they create a way to enslave the mind of the poor, and the poor being confused. And that's why you find out a lot of youth find themselves doing a lot of wrong things and going into the wrong things. So change things by our thinking and our thought. We need to release ourselves from out of the bondage that they put us into, because the poor people are in bondage. The people are in bondage because they set the stage, they set away to confuse the mind of them. That's why you find out that they behaving and acting and doing things, a certain way, and the rich benefit from their demise. The more they suffer, is the more the rich get more rich and powerful after the poor man falling. So don't be foolish, be wise. Be wise, my people. Be wise. Don't trust them because, they are not to be trusted. Be wise. Look out for each other. Build one another. Think wisely. Motivate each other. Don't carry down each other. Stop and think before you do. Always try to get things right and move in the right direction. Being positive at all time. Love you guys. Peace out.